What up, everybody? Top of the morning. Um, so, uh, this woman, a former Alabama teacher, was recently sentenced to 10 years in prison for having sex with two male students. The ex-teacher, Carrie Cabri Witt, age 47, once claimed she had constitutional right to have sex with her students. Witt was originally arrested back in 2016 for having sex with two male students ages 17 and 18 while she was a history, psychology, and social studies teacher at Decatur High School. She was prosecuted under a 2010 law and received two counts of a school employee engaging in a sex act or deviant sexual intercourse with a student under the age of 19. The subtext of the law insists those under the age of 19 are being taken advantage of. However, Witt's defense team insisted that she was being prosecuted for a consensual relationship only because she worked at a school. Not to mention, the age of consent in Alabama is 16. According to Witt's attorney, Alabama's teacher student sex law violated their client's 14th Amendment rights to privacy and equal protection. A Morgan County Circuit Court judge in 2017 agreed with Witt's defense that the teacher student sex law was unconstitutional and dismissed her case. However, the Alabama Court of Criminal Appeals reversed the decision and reinstated the charges against Witt. Back in March of this year, Witt pleaded guilty to one count of a school employee engaging in a sex act with a student under the age of 19. Witt will serve 18 months behind bars and another 18 months in a community corrections program before spending the rest of her sentence out on probation. She will also be required to register as a sex offender. Um, this is this is wicked right here. This is kind of like this is wicked. I don't, to be honest with you, um, something of this nature is kind of like a really touch and go thing. Especially when you look at the laws. So a lot of Southern laws make it to where uh, age consent for sex is very low compared to New York. 16, 15, that's kind of like a very young age for consent. And as much as a lot of people will look at her and say she's a savage, um, there are thousands of people who actually agree with the fact that these kids are of age, 17 and 18. A lot of people would agree with that. I know plenty of friends who have had relationships with teachers. I mean, friends who sold the lunch ladies weed, like past the statute of limitations, so it pretty much doesn't even matter. But yeah, I know plenty of people who had relationships with teachers, staff members, faculty members, whatever you want to call it. Um, but 15, 16, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. 18, 19, I'm pretty much was working when I was 17, paying bills, paying my phone bill, being responsible. Not saying that what she did was right, but if you look at the laws of how the Alabama court dismissed her case, that judge was in agreement with her. That judge agreed with her. He agreed with her defense team, her counsel. He agreed with the law, saying that her 14th Amendment was neglected. They neglected to give her her full rights of her 14th Amendment and give her equal rights. meaning that just because she's a teacher, um, seven, if 16 is the age of consent from the state, just because there is child teacher laws, she feels basically what her defense said is that she should fall under the same bracket and have equal treatment. Meaning that if the state allows 16 years to be the age of consent, why wouldn't 16 years of age be the age of consent? Because I'm a teacher. You understand what I'm saying? Um, this is really a, like I said, touch and go. This is something you see it as kind of like there's really not much you can do. Kids are involved, teachers involved, the person who's supposed to be educating the kids. So this is something that once again the courts just have to hold it down and handle this one, and they did. 18 months in county, 18 months in the program, and the rest of the time on the street. You, know, you guys, let me know how y'all feel about this, man. I will be back in a few seconds with another story. Love, life, and loyalty is the motto. Stay safe, stay real, stay true. You rock with me, and I rock with you. Guys, be easy.